Hello everybody and welcome to a little update video of sorts. I wanted to talk about a couple things today. There's like 3 or 4 things I want to talk about, but the main one and the biggest one that I have to open the video with, because it's in the title, is the fact that we're not actually going to be able to do Thankmas stuff this year. I was very much looking forward to doing Thankmas, and I wanted to do something pretty special for Thankmas. But with the amount of work I've been doing, the workload I have, I think throwing Thankmas on top of that would be the thing to make us fail this challenge. So basically, at the end of the day, I don't want to do Thankmas because doing an 8-hour stream, because that was my plan, by the way, that was the plan, will basically make it so I'm so tired I can't make a video the next day. Sadly, this year we're not going to be able to do Thankmas, but that doesn't mean that we're ever going to miss Thankmas again, because from this point on, I'm pretty sure we're not going to miss a Thankmas, unless some crazy stuff happens in the future. I mean, I don't know. I cannot tell the future, but I'm going to make every attempt possible to never miss Thankmas again. So with that being said, I want to apologize again just for missing Thankmas. I mean, this is a really big charity event, and I want to do everything I can to support this, but also, I'm like almost done with this daily upload challenge that I've been doing since the start of the year, so I'm gonna do that. And I could do both. I want to be clear, I could do both. I could still do a Thankmas stream this year, but I don't think I want to risk it. I think I want to play it as safe as possible, because at this point, I feel like putting on too much extra work will very much make it so that I lose this challenge, but where we're at right now has been working out pretty well. I'm trying to do more ARG stuff, but even that is taking a long time, and like TikToks are still behind like a month and a half. Like it's getting bad. So right now the workload is kind of like stacked. We got a lot of stuff to do. I have to upload TikToks. I have to edit TikToks. I have to make a new banner for the channel because our banner is pretty outdated. I mean, it's still got pictures of Dead Rising. That's not we're not playing that anymore. So we gotta make a new banner, we gotta make a new outro card, even though the one we have is thematic. This is the one that we used last year for Christmas, and I think it's pretty good still. I think it holds up really well, actually. This picture, I'm really proud of this picture, and I'm hoping that I put it up on screen. I don't know, listen, I don't know. Editing me isn't current me, so who knows what he decided to But yeah, that picture, it looks pretty good. It matches the Christmas spirit, and I'm pretty proud of how it all came out. So with that being said, we're gonna keep that around, definitely for Christmas. But I'm gonna be trying to make a new outro card and like a new banner card. But I think the profile picture is fine for now. I think the profile picture, it's pretty good right now. It's pretty good. I think maybe I could clean up the background, make it like a solid color. But other than that, right now it's pretty good. So with that being said, I got completely distracted about what I was originally saying, which happens to be something I forgot. Right, okay, so yeah, we're not going to be able to do Thankmas this year, and I do apologize for not being able to make it to Thankmas, but I don't think we did it last year. Did we do it last year? I don't even remember. I can't remember if it was last year or the year before that, but we did do Thankmas at one point. And we raised a whopping $5, so hopefully in the future, we can completely destroy that goal. But sadly, that's not going to be this month, because, like I said, I just genuinely don't have the time. If I were to do a Thankmas stream, it would have to be like a full-on Thankmas stream. I don't want to just like stream for an hour and call that a Thankmas stream. But if I were to do a Thankmas stream, like a full-on actual stream that I wanted to do, it would be a lot of work. Like, that is straight up 8 hours of streaming that I don't really have right now because I'm tired. My mic is drifting because I'm tired. But yeah, I also want to mention in this video that we are going to be using this thing from now on. There's this little thing on my mic now. You probably noticed. But yeah, we're going to be using this now because it fixes one of the problems that I've been having on the channel for a while. At least I think it does. So far in editing, it seems to be fixing this problem, where every time I do like my natural laugh, it peaks the mic. It 100% peaks the mic every single time, and I'm hoping that this fixes that. I think it does fix that, because I'm pretty sure I did post one video beforehand with this mic. It was the last Hypnagogia video, and it worked out pretty well. I'm pretty sure it actually did what it was supposed to. So we're gonna keep this thing around, even though it's blocking a lot of vision. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, we got a new mic thing, which means that the mic is gonna sound a little bit better. I think the channel is just consistently getting better and better every single day, which I love. I love that we're constantly progressing. It's very much able to be seen now, I think. Like, at this point, if you look at the videos from the start of the year directly compared to videos now, like, the difference is night and day, which I think, I mean, it is a full year, so it'd be kind of embarrassing if nothing changed, but I think it's really cool to see the straight up progression. Like, if you go through this year just like clicking on random videos in between, like, you can just see the progression. You can see it. And at the end of this year, like, when we started doing like the Halloween type stuff, the spooky month stuff, everything got so much better production wise, because that was when I was like, all right, it's spooky month, I gotta edit these videos like normal. And then I started putting in more edits, and I realized that putting in more edits was like possible. So now we're doing that. Even in like videos that came out 2 days ago, we have a bunch of edits in them now, like zoom ins on cameras and all that, which at the start of the year and towards the middle of the year, we weren't really doing a lot of those edits, because I figured that, like, you know, it's a marathon, not a race type of situation. We gotta do as little edits as possible to keep the energy levels up, so I don't have to, like, I'm not tired of editing or anything like that. But at this point in time, there's less than a month left, so I feel like throwing as much editing as I can into these videos is exactly what I should be doing. Because, like, at this point, this is a race. It's not a marathon anymore. So, with that being said, these next videos for Christmas are going to be very edited. I mean, not any more edited than they already are. Like, yesterday's video is a good example. That video had, like, a good, I'd say, like, 6 or 7 edits in it. Like, 6 or 7 funny edits, zoom-ins, camera work, zooming in on the game, that type of stuff. And I think we're going to keep it consistent around there, like 6 or 7 edits as we go, as we finish this month's out. And then after that, we'll just edit every single situation where I feel like there should be an edit, which is, you know, that's gonna be a lot of editing. Which, really, all that just to say, after this month, after Christmas is over and I've taken a little bit of a break from YouTube, like a week, I'm not gonna be taking that long off, but after all that, we're gonna be coming back with the craziest editing. You guys have no clue. Basically, the edits are gonna double. The edits, like, this amount of edits, tenfold. So yeah, that's something I wanted to mention. And the other thing I wanted to mention is the fact that we are going to be halting, if not stopping entirely, the playthrough of Vertigo. Vertigo 2, it's a VR game that we're playing through right now. It's kind of like Half-Life, but, like, funnier. That game is very fun, but we have to finish a bunch of games this month, like a lot of games this month, and I want to prioritize the stuff that's, like, very much important for me to finish, mainly being Parappa the Rapper, you know, Little Nightmares 2, we gotta beat that before the 3rd game comes out. I want to get through Hypnagogia as fast as possible. I think we only got, like, 3 levels left in that game, so I want to get through that as quick as possible. Which means that we are putting Vertigo 2 to the side. Kind of the same with, like, Friday Night Funkin'. Like, we still gotta go back and beat the rest of Computerized Conflict. There's, like, 7 secret songs or something like that. But we haven't actually gone back to do any of that because I've been focusing on the stuff that's way more important to get done than, like, the stuff that I just kind of want to do. Because I do just kind of want to finish Computerized Conflict, not Chaos. But at the same time, I also have to keep my priorities straight, you know? I gotta do, the stuff that's, like, most important to do, which is, I think, really what this video boils down to. It was very important to fix my mic, so I did that shit. And it's very important that I don't do, like, an 8-hour stream, because at that point, I'm just gonna pass out and then not upload a video the next day. So that's another important thing. And on top of that, I'm trying to prioritize the specific games that I want to beat and stuff like that. So really, all this boils down to is I'm trying to get my priorities straight for this final month to really just make sure that we get everything I want done. And granted, there's going to be some stuff where that's not the case. Like with FNAF 2, FNAF Help Wanted 2. That game is going to release towards the end of the month, so basically we're gonna have to play that like at the end of the month, which means that's gonna wait until probably after the break. I don't know though. I might upload videos of FNAF in the break. That's it really depends on how I'm feeling at the end of this month. But if it comes down to it and we're like 2 videos away from beating FNAF, I'll just do the extra 2 days. I'll just do the extra 2 days and then take a break. So with that being said, if you're wondering, oh, where did this game go, which is literally only Vertigo 2 or Friday Night Funkin', if you're wondering where those went, that's exactly where they went. They went into the vault for a little bit so that I can prioritize stuff, and we might come back to Vertigo 2. We're definitely going to finish Computerized Conflict, but I don't know if we're going to actually go back to Vertigo 2 or not. Because I like the game. I really do. I like the game a lot, but it's like not the best type of content because recording VR videos in general is like harder to do. It's a harder setup to figure out. Sorry, I'm finagling my mic right now. But yeah, it's a harder thing to set up. It's a harder thing to get good looking and good sounding and all that. It's a lot more difficult to make than the normal content because normal content, I just sit here, turn my camera on, set up like the recording software I use, and then I start recording, and that's it. But with VR, I gotta set up the VR game ahead of time. I gotta put the game into the like editing software super early. I have to like set everything up. I have to make sure the logo's visible in the VR game. I gotta make sure the framing is right. I gotta mess up my whole camera setup. Because right here, where my camera's at, this is like where it stays. But when I do a video, like a VR video, that's when this moves. That's when this has to like change positions. And then it messes everything up and I gotta reset it back up. It's a whole hassle. So, with that being said, having a lack of VR games on the channel is better for making content. Maybe not straight up content-wise, but I mean just like literally when it comes to making the content. It basically just makes it so I don't have to change anything when I'm recording. So I can record like 3 videos in a row if I had the energy to, which I do not. But if I had the energy to, normally if I were to try to record like a normal video then a VR video, I think I could do 4 max. 4 videos. If I had infinite camera space and everything, I could do 4 videos in a row max, switching between VR and not VR. But I think normally I could probably do like 6 or 7, honestly. I could knock out 6 or 7. And granted, this is all in an imaginary world where my camera never needs to be charged and the footage never needs to be processed. And it doesn't take up space on my computer. But if that was the case, though, we'd be out here. We'd be out here for sure with like 7 videos just pre-recorded ahead of time, which I probably will get to that point eventually. Like after this break, I'm gonna try to like pre-record a bunch of videos and then edit those videos for basically to give me an extra break. Like, give me extra time on my break, but then still have content for you guys so you're not just, like, left in the dust. Because I do worry that, like, taking a week off is going to drop down the views on this channel a ton. But right now it's December, so YouTube kind of took that fear away by already doing that. They're like, yeah, we're going to suggest your videos to 5 people. Remember when that used to happen? So yeah, that's what's going on currently on my channel. If any of you were wondering why, like, the views are so low right now compared to, like, even just last month, that's exactly the reason. YouTube is very much being like, damn, it is December. We can't suggest anything from anyone. And I'm not entirely sure why, but that's always been kind of a trend with YouTube, where towards the end of the year, towards, like, the December months, November, that type of stuff, it just kind of gets worse for earning money, earning, like, viewers, like platform. Basically, they don't support people during December, and I don't know why. But either way, I've been talking for way too long, so we're gonna dip out of here. We're gonna leave because, man, this has been a long one. This is a long one. But you just wait. That end of the year video is gonna be like an hour of this. I swear it's gonna be so much with me talking. Cause I got a lot to say, and that's gonna be a whole different thing. That's gonna come after New Year's. That's gonna be its own special video that really released before taking a break. So that's gonna be a whole thing that we gotta do at the end of the year, which will probably come out after the actual end of the year. So that'll be on like the 1st probably. There'll be another video of me just talking about what happened this year. Because I wanted to track what was happening this year. So that's what we've been doing with these monthly update videos. But we've been doing a lot more than just monthly update videos now. because there's a lot to update on, alright? A lot of stuff is changing really quickly, including the fact that we're going to end this video. So, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video for real. Like and subscribe and all that shit if you want to help out the channel. You already know what it does. It helps out a ton. If you want to see more stuff I've made, it should be appearing on screen now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Peace out.